With Need Computer Help. It's always great to see you. Today's no exception. We're going to talk about technology change today. We're going to start by talking about replacing outdated technology. One of the things that we'll encounter with a business is they're on a software system that they've been on for a very long time. They're happy with it. It's doing what it needs to do. Staying with it is sometimes a great decision, but other times reviewing alternatives. Maybe that software provider has a newer program that we could upgrade to. Maybe they have a SaaS, software as a service based program that's cloud based that we could migrate to. Or maybe there's a newer product that could be reviewed that we could look at. Next, I like to look at hardware review. Are desktops efficient and reliable? Your team relies on these desktops and laptops every day to perform their job responsibilities and make your company as productive as possible. Are they efficient and reliable? An infrastructure review. How old are your servers? How old are your switches? How old are your firewalls? What does your wireless network look like? Are we running the most efficient setup there? Oftentimes in conjunction with these reviews, we might review software and move to a SaaS platform, and that might eliminate the need for some of those servers and thereby eliminate some IT expenses. So even though the SaaS system may seem like it's a costly option when reviewed in conjunction with a server replacement or server support contract, all of a sudden the SaaS system looks more appealing. The next technology change I'd like to talk about is opening a new location. I love these projects when working with a business. This could be opening a second, third, fourth, or fifth location. This could also be moving our main office to a new location. That is a great time for a technology review. If we are opening a new location, obviously we're starting with new cabling, we're starting with new networks, new firewalls, potentially new servers, all of the above. If we're moving a location to a new place, it's a great time for a review to let's not move that 7-year-old firewall. Let's start with a new firewall, new switches, and start out fresh in that location. As part of opening any new location, connectivity should be reviewed right up front. I have seen a business sign a lease on space that had very limited connectivity options in the building, and the building was located in a very urban area, and they were stuck with a very expensive service contract to provide connectivity with the building. I have also seen a company move into space in a very urban area and face a 60 or 90-day turnaround time to get connectivity into said space when they were supposed to have already moved in. Now we have vacant space that we cannot occupy because there's no connectivity. And as you well know, if there's no connectivity, we can't work there. The last thing I'm going to talk about on technology change is something familiar with all of our minds, and that's remote workforce. We obviously all went and worked remotely over the last couple of years. Many of us have come back to work. Some of us have not. Some of us may never go back to working in an office full time. So it's a great time if your team has done this, or you're considering doing this, or you're looking back and saying, wow, we were productive during that time. Maybe we could revisit our office space. It's a great time to possibly consider downsizing office space. It's also a great time to think about keeping what you have as your company expands and maybe going into a hybrid model where some of your team works from home and some of them work in the office, or giving that flexibility to work. I can tell you as a company, we have made the decision to go virtual, and I was a long time holdout to not do it. We haven't looked back. We are equally, if not more productive. We are happier. We're a close-knit team. We have not lost the culture. We do some very intentional things to keep the culture moving. And I am happy and my team is happy with the decision as a whole. Technology change is something that is happening, something to stay on top of, and something to review. Great to talk to you today. Look forward to seeing you again soon. James Roten, Need Computer Help.